Hi everybody, Empress Bennett here, your Empress of Empowerment, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about something that has been a beautiful discovery for me, which is expression. All of life is about expression. That's all we're doing at any given moment is expressing into life. A lot of people will talk about manifestation, and they say, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. And that couldn't be more true. And in order to express something into life, that's the getting of it. And in order to express it into this life, you must become it. I know it might be hard, a little bit hard to grasp, but think about it. You don't just give speeches. You are a speaker. A speaker expressing speeches into life. Expressing being a speaker into life. You don't just go buy a new car. You become a new car owner. That's the expression part of it. You become a new car owner. It's in the becoming process that we often falter, because the becoming process doesn't have rhyme or reason or rules that we take the time to understand. We can. I've spent a great deal of time understanding my own becoming process. And that's the reason why I'm so passionate to show up and talk about it, because it's so important. Because you can find so much ease in the process if you start to understand it. It doesn't become this thing that just starts happening to you every time you set out for a new goal and fear sets in and you have new obstacles that make you want to sit down. You start to understand the becoming process, because it's a process. It surprises us in the becoming process when we experience frustration and disappointment and rejection and fear. And these are all things that we'd rather not experience. We'd rather not, you know, and because we associate them with something negative, we associate them with pain. We don't want to feel pain. No, of course not. So we avoid it. And it slows down our becoming process when we avoid pain, instead of us seeking to understand it, seeking to transcend it. And when you do that, when you seek to understand something, when you seek to, it helps you transcend it even quicker. The becoming process is also full of wonderful, beautiful, positive feelings like joy and love and health and happiness and abundance and beauty, so much beauty and possibilities, endless possibilities. There's so many possibilities in the becoming process that is so super important that you tap into yourself and start to understand your own becoming process. Both the positive and the negative, they're going to be there every single time. Every time you set your eyes on a goal, your vision on a goal, and say, I'm going to do this, you're going to be met with the challenges of becoming that thing so that you can express it into life. If you say you want a Ferrari and you drive a Honda, you're going to be met with the challenges of connecting the dots. If you say you want to be the most influential speaker in the world, you're going to be met with the challenge of connecting those dots. And it's going to be good stuff and it's going to be bad stuff. But if you can actually settle in and learn yourself, learn what the process entails, you'll find that there's a rhythm to it. There's things that show up over and over. For me, I know the first thing that sets in is fear. It's like, you're in foreign territory. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do? And I have a process for it. And that's what you have to learn to do. You have to create a process for getting from where you are to where you want to be, for your becoming process, because it never stops showing up. You just got to get comfortable in that place, because as long as you're alive and you're trying to grow and expand and become greater, your greatest version, this beautiful becoming process is going to be showing up over and over and over. You never stop becoming. You never stop, and you never stop expressing. That's what's the beautiful part of life. So get familiar with your process. Learn what it takes for you to show up, to become. Learn what your patterns are. Learn what the negative feels like. Learn what the positive feels like. And learn a way to find your way to get more of the one or the other. It's possible. You can do it. And you'll find more often than not, that you have everything in you that you need to create, to experience, to build, to expand. You don't need to go seek outside yourself. You don't need to stop and ball up and forget who you are. You got all the power. You really do. All you have to do is go after it. It is merely a process. And if we can come to understand that process of becoming and learn our own way through it, we can express into life whatever we desire. This is Empriss Bennett, your Empress of Empowerment. I hope you have found this video helpful. Thanks.